Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our start from scratch Elmcreek run here. And I've redone my calendar of activities, I guess, if you will. Because I was trying to kind of go through and sort things out again. Make sure I have the eggs on there now that we've got those. Make sure we have, the grass that we're doing for the barley field kind of into the rotation and things like that. As well as the shift to putting sorghum... a barley later and sorghum, making sure that's still the early one so that we can keep the harvester for 1 month and be able to do both fields with a slight reduction in overall cost for the harvester itself. One of the things I noticed as I did all this is that we do lose one rotation of grass on the sorghum fields because of winter, the way winter works. So... now, my best guesstimate of how much value that one rotation of grass would be is about $20,000, maybe a little bit more, $25,000, something like that. And we're gonna save ourselves probably, if I had to guess, maybe as much as like $12,500 on the harvester. So. We are, I guess, ultimately with this plan, if we decide to continue this plan, costing ourselves about $12,000 overall. But it's one less thing that we've got to, one less cycle of mowing that we've got to do. And we're already full on the silage as it is. So I think it would be okay to go with this plan and just have a little bit less silage overall, but have maybe a slightly better rotation of things. We'll see. I might switch this back if it feels like it's just not going to cover it properly. But I think the fact that we will save a little bit of money on the harvester would balance at least some of the silage, if not a good chunk of it. Again, I guess the other way to look at it is for the same amount of effort of doing silage, or maybe going back through and mowing again, we get half as much gain compared, relative to the fact that we are saving money on the harvester type of thing. So. I don't know. It's something to think about, but I might change it back. If we ever buy the harvester, we probably will change it back because at that point, it doesn't matter if we keep the harvester, obviously, with a gap in the middle. But for right now, we're going to just run with this plan, see how it looks, and then we may adjust accordingly. So the next thing up on our list is, right now I have harvest sorghum written down, but that's because the reason we're not doing that, obviously, now is because the current set of sorghum is delayed by a month, so we'll be doing that next month, but going forward it would be in August. Planting grass on the sorghum fields would be happening now as well, but that's again not going to happen until next month. And then putting herbicide and fertilizer on the grass that we put on the barley field, but again that's assuming we don't do the barley until July. So what actually is happening, and this is just kind of just this first year, I actually went and re-rolled the barley field because since we're going to go ahead and delay the barley by an extra month, we're not going to plant until October. I was actually able to get one more roll of grass on that particular field for right now, and that will enable us to get a little bit more grass this first cycle through. So that's what we did. We rolled that, and we'll be mowing that again here momentarily. Other than that, that's it for August. Nothing here that we care about. I mean, just things we care about, just nothing we can buy. And then as far as contracts, since we're done with all of our work on our fields, we're not gonna pick up any of these. Even though there's some really nice contracts in there, I'm not gonna run those just because, again, I only like to run them when I have got things to do as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and fast forward to a new month. And in this case, we will be harvesting the sorghum, planting some grass, and I said herbiciding, fertilizing grass. Obviously, we're only fertilizing grass, but that's just my pattern. I write down herb-fert as my shorthand for each of the crops, and grass I just did it for grass, even though I know we don't have to herbicide. Okay, so there we go. There's that. I do need to check capacities. Obviously, we know the silage is at capacity. Strawberries are still okay. Still got plenty of water for the moment. Bread is okay as well for the moment. The flour is still getting produced. So that is all well and good. Chickens are full-ish on eggs. We do need to empty that up this month. So let's come over here. We're going to go ahead and dump some of this in there. And then we are going to Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to grab this semi, unhook, go grab our trailer. And actually, I guess I can do this while my stuff's harvesting. So let me get the harvesters and stuff set up, and we'll figure out from there. Okay. So, anything here that we would care about? I mean, nice cultivator, but nothing relevant to us. I would love to have this thing on my other map, of course. I mean, eventually we'll need it on this map once we start doing cows, or we will want it on this map, but that is not going to happen right now. I forgot to return the forage wagon. Oops. I mean, it didn't cost us a ton because this was an extremely cheap forage wagon, but that was an oopsie. I got distracted by my calendar and totally forgot what we had. Let's come in here and check contracts real quick because we are going to have time to do some contracts while we're doing all of the harvesting. In fact, I probably will go ahead and grab you as well as you. And that'll be good to start with. Let's get you rolling. Because again, it is worth doing whatever money we can get right now while we're running around doing other things. We have quite a bit to do this month. Harvesting, and then planting grass, rolling the grass, somewhere in there, mulching. So we got stuff to do. Okay, so next on the list would be some of these harvesting ones. We're not going to do the potatoes. Yep, no potatoes. We would do the sorghum though, if that works out. In fact, I think it will. There's actually several sorghum ones here. Several sorghum ones. Okay then, so let's grab, where are these all going? Farmer's market. I like it when they obviously go to the same place because that makes things so much easier. You're going to the farmer's market. Farmer's market. Oh, yes, nice. That is extremely convenient. So we're going to grab the equipment from you. And we're going to grab the equipment from, I'm assuming this one's bigger just because it's a bigger field. So we'll grab the equipment from you and then we'll borrow, or we'll just accept the contracts for the rest. I think those two will be able to knock out all of these fields pretty quickly. Anything else we want to grab? I don't think so. I think that's it. So let's come over here and get you set up on with your trailer. Of course, we need to grab our own harvester. All right, what is first on our list? We know 33 and 75 are our cultivating ones. So, let's see here. We got 55, 57, bunch down here. Anything up this way? Surprisingly, nothing north of the, we'll call this the interstate. Nothing north of the interstate or highway. That is actually quite surprising. So we'll send you, honestly, we could probably start with 57. Doesn't really matter though. Let's send you over to 55. We'll just have you run over there just closer. And we'll take over here momentarily. Just so we can get the other guy set up. Okay, you grab your header. All right, I'm gonna have you run down to these fields down here, I think. You should be able to knock out all 3 of those. Well, 2 of those, I guess, pretty quickly, and we'll go from there. Let's send you... It doesn't really matter where I send you. One of you goes south, one of you goes westward. Guess since you're already over on this side of things, we'll send you over here. And then, where are you at? Yep. All right, you're going to come down here, my friend. All right, let's see here. Where are you at? There you are. Alright, you're doing fine. You're doing good. You are here and you can chill. You are ready to get set up. All right, those are going. Let's get our own harvester now. We don't have a ton of money, actually, so we're going to go with a relatively cheap harvester, I think. I'm tempted to just go with this class here at 70. Actually, we'll probably do the Rostamash then. We've done this one before. Just to save us a little bit of money. And we don't have to go far to drop off anyway, so it doesn't matter if it has a small capacity. This will be fine. Just for this first year. Next year when we do, we're doing multiple stuff back to back, we might be able to go with a slightly bigger one. We're doing the barley and the sorghum kind of in succession. Although I said it would save us $20 to $25,000. Or no, I think I said it would save us like $12,000 or something like that. But depending on the size of the harvester we go with. If we go with a relatively small harvester, kind of like maybe not necessarily this one, but maybe one slightly bigger, then it's obviously going to save us a little bit less money. But I forgot you weren't being controlled by the AI for a second there. All right, so that's rolling. Come back to you. You need to gather up some bread while you're here. I assume there's going to be more coming, but maybe not. Okay. Let's move this off to the side. And unload. Guess I'll grab some strawberries while we're in the area. One more round. We should be good on the strawberries. Let me come back to you. You're good. You are almost full. That guy over there is actually done. Wow, that was pretty quick. Got this other field over here to do. All right, I need to get you mulching momentarily. I need to make sure. Oh, I don't remember what the settings are. Okay, here we go. Container type all, material type all, full only. Okay, that's what I wanted. I just wanted to make sure we are only pulling in full only. Perfect. Good. Exactly what I wanted to make sure was happening. So, you're good. You're good. You'll be unloading momentarily. Let's get you out of the way. You're full. And I think we're just going to just have you drop off on your own, since we still have the trailer still got stuff in it. All right, you're good. Let's see. I'm looking for you. All right, doing all right. Getting through this. Not bad. Actually, the next guy that finished will probably be you, right? You're at 33, 83%. Oh, you got a couple more passes to go, so it actually will be you. Ah, actually, it might be you. You guys are both very close to each other. Oh, yeah, one little tiny row to go. All right, I'm going to actually have you shift over to, I think it's 38 is to our west. Start working on that one. Sorry. 39. All right, you're good. You are going to go pick up from this guy. All right, you don't have to go far. I want to send you up to 57. Just kind of head up. Probably this area. It's good enough. It's not very far, but just gives me an opportunity to get you set up to go to the farmer's market. Go ahead and drop stuff off. And then you're empty, or you're full. I mean, let's get you emptied here in a second. I can go ahead and get you started, I think. You also go to the farmer's market for now. If you know how to get there. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, here you go. You're good. You're good. You need to go empty out. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy set up, and then we're gonna go ahead and call the episode there. When we come back, more harvesting sorghum, both our own fields as well as these contracts, and getting ready to plant grass and go from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.